The Spanish royal family has always lived under the gaze of the public, their triumphs celebrated and their sorrows magnified. Yet behind the palatial walls, life is not always the fairy tale the world imagines. This week, news spread that both King Felipe VI and his eldest daughter, Princess Leonor, were weighed down by sadness, a rare glimpse into the vulnerability of Spain's first family. For King Felipe, the burden of leadership has never been light. Since ascending the throne in 2014, he has carried the responsibility of modernizing the monarchy, upholding traditions, and protecting the dignity of the crown in turbulent times. Recent political divisions in Spain, along with increasing scrutiny of the monarchy's role, have made his task even harder. Sources close to Zarzuela Palace describe him as reflective, quieter than usual, and visibly more fatigued in recent appearances. For a monarch known for his composure and discipline, the change has been striking. Observers suggest that Felipe's sorrow stems not only from national challenges but also from personal ones, particularly those concerning his daughter and heir, Princess Leonor, p. At just 19 years old, Princess Leonor has already taken on a mantle of responsibility few her age could imagine. She is heir to the Spanish throne, future commander-in-chief of the armed forces, and a symbol of continuity for a centuries-old monarchy. Over the past 2 years, Leonor has embraced military training, speaking engagements, and state duties with poise that has impressed Spain and the world. But youth cannot be denied. Palace insiders whisper that the princess has been struggling with the weight of her role. While she has shown extraordinary maturity, Leonor is said to feel the pressures of duty pressing against her personal dreams of independence, friendships, and a normal life. Friends from her time at UWC Atlantic College in Wales recall her as warm and witty, a girl who loved late-night conversations and laughter. Returning to Spain, however, Leonor re-entered a world where every gesture is scrutinized, every word analyzed. Her schedule is dictated not by her own wishes but by tradition and expectation. It is this contrast, between personal freedom and royal obligation, that is believed to weigh on her heart. Father and daughter, though bound by love and duty, are said to share a silent understanding of their burdens. Felipe himself grew up under the watchful eye of both his parents and the Spanish press. He knows too well the isolation of being groomed for kingship. Now, watching Leonor follow the same path, his sadness deepens. Those close to the royal family report tender moments between them, Felipe placing a reassuring hand on Leonor's shoulder during ceremonies, quiet exchanges during public events, and private family gatherings where the laughter of her younger sister, Infanta Sofia, often brings needed relief. Felipe sees himself in Leonor, one palace aide remarked. He knows the sacrifices required. But as a father, it hurts him to watch his daughter face those same sacrifices so young. The monarchy, though admired by many, is also questioned in modern Spain. Calls for republicanism persist, particularly among younger generations. For Leonor, this means that her future reign will not be one of inherited acceptance but of constant justification. Already, commentators weigh every step she takes. Was her speech at the Princess of Asturias Awards strong enough? Did she show sufficient military skill at her training exercises? Did her demeanor reflect the dignity expected of a future queen? For most young women, such scrutiny would be unbearable. For Leonor, it is daily life. King Felipe's sadness grows from the realization that his daughter cannot simply be herself. Every aspect of her life is a performance, one that Spain demands she execute flawlessly. Despite the heaviness, the royal household is not devoid of warmth. Queen Letizia, ever protective of her daughters, has reportedly been Leonor's anchor during these challenging months. Known for her fierce independence and discipline, Letizia encourages her eldest to remain true to her character while balancing the duties thrust upon her. Infanta Sofia, just 2 years younger than Leonor, has also been a source of comfort. Free from the expectations of succession, Sofia provides Leonor with companionship, humor, and a reminder of the simplicity of sisterhood. Together, the sisters share private moments that lighten the pressures of palace life. Though sorrow shadows them now, both Felipe and Leonor remain committed to their roles. For the king, the sadness he feels is matched by resolve, to guide his daughter with wisdom, to shield her where possible, and to prepare her for the inevitable day she ascends the throne. For Leonor, the sadness is tempered by a sense of duty. She knows her destiny is not entirely her own, but she also knows she has the power to shape it with her own character and values. Those who know her describe a young woman of resilience, intelligence, and compassion, qualities that may one day redefine what it means to be queen in the modern era. The Sorrow of a King and His Daughter is not the kind of headline usually associated with royals, yet it reveals a truth often forgotten: behind crowns and titles, they are human. Their sadness is a reminder that leadership is not only privilege but also sacrifice. As Spain looks to the future, the sight of Felipe and Leonor walking side by side, sometimes heavy-hearted, always dignified, resonates deeply with the nation. Their shared burden may one day prove to be their greatest strength. Because in their sadness lies something profound: empathy, resilience, and the unwavering bond of a father and daughter destined to carry Spain into a new chapter of history.